Hey everybody, good morning. I'm going to get started here in just a couple minutes, so hang tight. We've got a real interesting video for you today to discuss Bitcoin. So I'm just going to get my video link posted here on all of the channels, and then we'll get started. I'd say here in about 1 or 2 minutes, we'll go ahead and get things moving. I see we've already got a couple people starting to roll in here. So yeah, I mean, basically today, what our goal is to take a look at the short-term outlook on Bitcoin to see what the counts look like, and to kind of go from there. It's looking to be a pretty interesting development here on Bitcoin. So I want to take a look at all of this and see where we're going. Of course, before I get into this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your own risk, doing your own research. I'm giving my opinion on the market. These videos are not intended to be entertaining. I like to keep things down to business. I like to get in, do the analysis, get out. I've got a lot of things that are going on, both in crypto and in traditional assets, and so I'm not here to entertain you. But this video is for educational purposes only. But yeah, I'm not here to entertain you, nor do I care to be an entertainer of sorts. I'm here just to do my analysis and hopefully help you guys out just a little bit and go from there. So let's go ahead and move on into the charts. Let's see here. There we go. Moving on into the live scene. All right, so I'm going to dig in pretty deep right here. So I'm looking at an hourly chart, and I just want to point out that when I did my video yesterday, we were literally down here at the bottom. I mean, quite literally, we were down here at the bottom. I was telling you, like, hey, our waves indicator indicates that you should be buying here. You should be buying here. And I don't know exactly where it was, but the price is up approximately 12% since then. If you use any amount of leverage, that could be 24%, that could be 36%. I don't know how reckless you guys are, but I usually try and stick with anywhere between 2 and 5x leverage. I don't usually go higher than that. But at any rate, here we are. The price is still trending up, and I think we're getting close to seeing a pullback. So I want to dig into this. I was kind of outlining this on StockTwits and also on the Discord. And what I want to do is I just want to kind of dig into the count because I think the count here is important. So as far as coming down, I think we've got a nice 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So is this a 1, 2, 3 working on the 4 going down for the 5, which has an algo target down here at about 27.5? Very, very well could be. So just for the record, I want to just point one thing out. If this is a B wave, right? So if we are in the middle of this, A, B, C. If this is an A, B, C, right? Which actually I think the A is probably going to be down here. But the whole purpose of a pullback like this, which has gone up more than 10%, the whole reason these exist is to prevent you from being confident in any short position that you are in. So you saw this big red, right? If you weren't short up here, you were probably trying to short down here. And what ended up happening? The price is going against you. So now you are thinking that you're short that you are in. Well, one, if you got in down here, you got in late. If you got in down here, two, you got in, you're short when I was saying to buy. But the whole reason why this upside exists is to psychologically prepare you to be a bull. Okay, you're like, oh gosh, the bottom's in. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to buy because the price is starting to go up again. Okay, and right now I'm going to point out what I see here. Okay, I'm going to point out what I see here, and we're going to dig in and we're going to take a look at this. Obviously, you can see I've already got a trend-based fib on this 1, 2. Now, we hit that 1618 perfectly. That's our high probability target for wave 3. We do that pullback, and then we go up for wave 5, which I think is probably going to touch here at this 618, which is going to be a 37.5. It could be that we go a little bit higher. Let's put the golden zone on there. Let's put the 65 on here. All right, so 0.65, and let's properly color this guy. This is going to be our golden zone. Put the 618 and the 65. That's going to be right there between 37.5 and 37.9. You've got a nice $400 window there. Now let's dig in here, okay? Because this is where Elliott wave can be very, very helpful to you. All right, I'm going to go down to a 3-minute time frame. This might seem ridiculous to a lot of people, but let me just show you what we've got going on here. I'm going to dig in from the bottom here. Okay, I'm going to dig in from the bottom. All right, and I'm going to start at our lowest degree here from the bottom. I can see we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves up. Okay. We do the pullback. Let's do this. You can see from the top, we've got an A, B, C on the lowest degree. All right. I'm not going to dig in any lower. We're already on a 3-minute chart. It's already pretty ridiculous as it is that I'm looking at a 3-minute chart. Okay. So now that we've got this going on, last night we were taking a look and watching this happen. And I was like, all right, well, we're gonna be going up from here, but I'm gonna short up here. And now I didn't get the best entry, but I still made profit. And that's the key here. What did we see here? Well, what we saw was from right here, and then from right here, this looked like an ending diagonal. Okay? And let me just put this into perspective. This ending diagonal was great. So from down here, we've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice ending diagonal. Okay, that was really nice. Now, what would that be? What would that be? Okay, so here I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do this on a slightly higher degree, and actually I'm going to increase the degree on this guy and also on this guy just to make it more in line. Okay, I'm going to change the color on this for contrast purposes. So this worked out really, really well. All right, this looked really well. This looked really good. All right, so what I saw off of that high at the time, I was seeing this as a 5, right? But I changed my mind here, and I'm going to tell you guys why I changed my mind. All right, well, first off, I was like, okay, this is a good short. However, what we see here, we saw a nice falling wedge, okay? And when we started to break out of this guy, which was right around here, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get out of my short. Okay, so I made a little bit of profit on my short. I did not go long because I had to go to sleep. People do have to sleep occasionally. All right, so off of that, what did we see? Well, we saw a nice little A, B, A, B, C. A, B, C. All right, that worked out. But what's better about this, all right, let's just keep in mind that this 1618 is still sitting up here. All right, I'm going to remove this for right now just to kind of clean the chart just a little bit. Let's just take a look at this. And this is the reason why I changed my mind on this being the 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take this guy from the 2 to the top up here. Actually, I'm going to move this guy down just a little bit. We came down right basically a little past the 382, which is high probability for a wave 4. Okay? High probability for wave 4. We still didn't violate this guy right here, but this told me that we were going to go higher. All right, so this still looks good for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of a short 3 if you ask me. It is kind of a short 3 if you ask me, which is why I'm now believing that we are in the middle of it. I'm going to try and make this so that it looks okay. This being the 5 up here, this being the 4 down here, and this being the 3 up here. Because as you all know, look at this, algo target to the upside 36,693. How high did we go? 36,639. We were off by about $60, all right, for our algo target here on this 236. But we dipped a little deeper than the 382. So I would kind of expect that. Off of this bottom, what did I see? Well, let's just count it real quick. Off of this bottom, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, B, sorry, 2, 1, A, B, C, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, A, B, C, 4, and then go up for the 5 to complete that wave 5. So far, according to Elliott wave, this makes sense. All right? So now, here we are. Now we're trying to correct this move. I'm going to remove this guy because it is not really valid anymore. All right, this works, that makes sense, it looks good. All right, so if you're off the bottom, 5 waves up, 3 waves down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, A, B, C, 4, 1, expanded flat, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, A, B, C, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up into the 5. Now we correct this move because now the picture is clearer. And I said that on the Discord, and I don't know if it clicked for everybody, but the picture is clearer now that off the bottom, this looks like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, which we are working on putting in right now. 4, go up for the 5 on a higher degree. Change the color, make it look a little more contrast. This appears to be what we are in the middle of creating right now. Like we are in the middle of this ABC here into the 4. What's our algo target for the 4? Well, we're going to measure the bottom of the 2 to the top of the 3. We just tapped it. Like literally, as I was speaking, we tapped it at 34,563. This looks like a good place to attempt a long position. Actually, I'm going to pop over to my exchange just because this looks good. I'm going to go long from right here. I literally just got an entry right now. My first of 4 bites at 34,724.51. All right. I will continue to nibble right around this 382. I'm only taking it now because I'm sitting here with you guys right now, but I still have to take care of my account as well. So as long as we stay right here around this area, I think it still looks okay. It still looks okay down here, guys. I have no reason to believe that we are going to just continue plummeting down here to the bottom. But here's my upside target. My upside target is like 30. Look at the algo target right there, 37,935. Right here around the golden zone, I would be scaling out of this long position up here. All right. And again, remember, I am on a 3-minute chart, not something that I like to trade off of. Not something I like to trade off of. And here, give me just a moment. I'm going to put in an order at 34,560 to try and get an additional fill down there. Probably will fill, and it'll actually probably dip a little bit lower than that. So I'm going to put another order at 34,250 just in case it drops down there. If I get filled on all of these, to me that's okay. That's okay if I get filled down here. I probably will. Right here, this is our high probability target to attempt a long position. All right. So from up here, what did we have? A, B, C, A, B. We go down here for the C, which is for the wave. Oops. There we go. For wave 4. Then we go up for wave 5. And again, we're going to go up in 5 waves. We are going to go up in 5 waves. So off the bottom, wherever this lands, you're going to get a nice little 1, 2, 3, find this as support, go up for the 5, and then we correct from there. This is quite literally the one of the best charts I've seen in a while. I did get filled on one more of my bids. I've got one more again at 34,250. So yeah, I think this still looks good. Sorry, I'm still managing my account over here. Just trying to just trying to scale in just a little bit more here. I'm currently half sized, still looking for this guy again to go up to 37,500 to 37,900. We might tap 38,000. I'd be all out at 38K. That's what I would be looking at. So just be prepared because again, mathematically, this makes the most sense. And there we go. I told you we would dip down just a little bit more. I'm about ready to get filled on my last bid here. And I'm going to go ahead and ride this guy. I'm going to ride this guy up because I think that, just like we dipped down a little bit lower than the 382 down here, we dipped down a little bit lower here. I'm gonna give it some time. Again, I'm on a 3-minute chart. I'm going to give this guy some time, but I do believe that it's going to go up here to 37.5 to 38,000. So I'm going to be looking there. I'm going to put myself up a little bit higher on these charts. I'm going to take a look at the 30 to see what the waves is telling us down here. It looks like we are getting close to being oversold on the 30-minute on waves. So yeah, I think this is likely what's going to happen. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you right now. If this video did help you in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And of course, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good day, good night, and a good evening. Take care.